and welcome to your intermediate leg workout. Today we'll be supersetting our exercises, so 2 leg exercises done back to back, 40 seconds each. We'll have 20 seconds rest. We'll repeat that through 2 more times, and then we'll be moving on. You're just going to need your mat and a water bottle handy for this one. Let's get it. Intermediate legs, let's go. Straight into these Stutter squats, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, and stand. Send the hips back. Squeeze the glutes. So here for 40 seconds, then we're going to go straight into another 40 seconds of work before you get your break. Twice through, and then we change. Keep sitting back, stay low, halfway up, down, all the way. Get ready for that change. Okay, step the feet out nice and wide, toes out, knees out. We're staying down halfway. No coming up this time. Push those heels. Keep the knees open. Shoulders down. You're gonna feel this one more through the hamstrings, the inner thighs. Those are glutes. Push through the heels. There is a break coming up. Stay down there, come on. Hang in there. One more. Well done, step them in, have a little shake. One down, we're gonna go back to those narrow Stutter squats. Got the quads. Okay, let's get ready. Feet under the hips. Ready to slide those hips back. Let's go down, halfway, down, all the way. Looking good. So watch these knees don't knock into each other. As soon as you get to the top, we want to head straight back down again. Feel free to move faster. You feel that's where you're at today. Squeeze these quads to the top. And let's take it out wide again. Back to those hamstrings and glutes, toes out, knees out. Sit halfway. We're not coming up unless you really need to. Take that break. Come straight back down and meet me here though. Toes out, knees out. Let's get the chest lifted. You've got that break coming up. Let's earn it. Almost there. Push through the heels. Open the knees. One more. Woo, getting some heat. Just one more, then we move on to some new things. One more time on these Stutter squats. Hit low, halfway up, hit low, all the way. Let's finish it. Keep that chest up. Keep looking up and forward. Last time. The legs are burning, you're doing it right, so hang in there. Send those hips back. Let's do one more. Take them wide. Make sure the toes are out. Take the knees out. Last little bit here. Out, push through those heels. Let's stay in that burn zone. Alrighty, we're going to head down to the floor now. So lying down, make sure you can just reach the backs of your heels and take the feet about hip width apart. And we're going to push up into our bridge position, pressing through our feet and giving the glutes a little squeeze. Pushing through those feet. So we're going to lower halfway down, push through the feet, squeeze the glutes at the top. So don't focus too much on squeezing the hips and pushing them through. I want you to really push down with your feet hard here. That's going to activate your hamstrings. And the glutes just have a nice gentle squeeze on the whole time. So that our lower back isn't taking any of this load. Think lengthening those knees away from you. So our second exercise here, we're going to stay up in the air. Let's stay here. Now we're going to march your right knee up, place it down, transfer the weight. Don't rush these. It's really important here that we press down now through that one foot. Take your time to transfer the weight. Keep the hips up nice and high. Glutes on. So if this becomes a little bit too much, we can just not go as high. You can keep it low, or you can just hold. The marching's just too much today. Otherwise we're here. Carefully lower down. Maybe just have a little stretch here. Okay, set ourselves up. It's a short break. So you can just reach back to those heels. Okay, press down through the feet first. And let's get up there. Halfway. Push. Keep the squeeze on the glutes. Keep pressing down through those feet. All about the hamstrings, glutes here. Okay, do one more rep and we'll stay up here. Okay, press down to the left foot, march the right in, stabilize, transfer. So keeping the feet out at hip width here. And remember to press down through the foot, squeeze the glute. Let's do one more. Lower down. Just one more here. Now that booty's burning. Your future self will thank you for it. Okay, let's go. Make sure to set yourselves up. Press down through the feet, activate those hamstrings, lift. Keep that activation on. Last piece of the puzzle on this booty burner here. Keep pressing down. Hold up, and let's do these marches. Trying to keep that same angle at the knee. Remember to regress, you don't need to lift the foot as high. Or maybe you're just holding. There. Let's do one more. Elbow down carefully. Great work. Okay, let's hop up. We've got some lunges now. So we're going to be alternating a step forward lunge, and then we're going to be alternating a step backward lunge. So we want to put our weight into the front leg as we do these ones. Okay, so let's step forward on that left, and then the right. Drop right down into it, lean over that front leg, drive straight back up to that start position. Let those thighs burn. Getting ready to change into those step backs. Last one. Make sure you have space behind you. Make these nice and long. And we're pulling ourselves up with that front leg. So we're still leaning forward, slightly. Push down, squeeze up. Stay with me. One more. Woo. Two more. Keep moving. Give them a shake. Right, the forward ones first. Make sure you've got room to move. Okay, so now lean forward and really push off that front foot. All the way here. Power back. Squeeze this quad. Preparing for the step back. Think about what's going to happen. Make the space. One more here. All right, back we go. So this time we're pulling ourselves up rather than pushing. Pressing down through that heel. Pulling up with the hamstrings, squeezing the glute top. I know, it's a burner. All the way through. We'll fit one more in. One more. You can. You will. Keep moving. Breathe, settle. Okay, let's get ready. So remember, stepping forward, then stepping backwards. Okay, last time. Pushing, landing, it's all about that front leg. Sink down into it. Let's do one more here. Okay, let's get ready for those reverse. You know that front leg still. Think about pulling yourself up here. Break is coming, come on. Pull and stand. One more. Well done. Okay, so we've got some squats up now. We're gonna try and stay on our toes during the squat, and then we're gonna be up in a calf raise at the top. Think about pushing the knees forward, sinking back nice and low, and then we'll have some squat walks. Okay, so let's find the balls of those feet. Squeeze. We're gonna squat down. Lift the knees as you squat. Come up, squeeze everything here. Push the knees forward, sit. Stand up, activate. Squeeze every muscle in your leg, your butt. Take your time. Lift the knees as you come down. Stay high up. Try not to let those heels touch. Bit of wobbling here and there is absolutely fine. Find your balance. Okay, let's come down into a squat. Get about hip width apart here. Stay down nice and low. Keep that chest lifted. About the distance of your mat is great. Try and stay down here. At any point you need to pop up, but come straight back down. Sit back into those heels. Oh yeah, things are heating up. Almost there. Woo. Great job. 2 to go. Shake. So back on those toes again. Alrighty. Towards the feet. Up high. Okay. Let's lift the knees as we go down. Stand and squeeze. A pace that you're comfortable with. We run out to get really straight and squeeze everything at the top and take it low, keeping those heels off the floor. Feel one more. Okay, transition to those squat walks. Slow. We don't want to be bouncing as we go. Let that heel down. Go to a happy place with these. Well done. One foot in front of the other. That's 2. You with me for one more? Okay, back on those toes. Lift those knees. Don't worry if you stumble in these squats. Get back on it. Here we go. Up and squeeze. Push knees forward. Squeeze. Just make sure you're really locking all the muscles on here. Find a spot on the floor a couple of meters ahead of you. Stare at that, it's gonna be great for balance. You can just focus then on squeezing and squatting. Okay, and last time for these squat walks. Sink it down. Shoulders back, the chest lifted up. Try not to come up every time it gets a little bit painful. Just try and push a few more steps through each time. Before you know it, the time will be up. Get back into some hamstrings after this. we're going to go through our RDLs here, single leg. We're going to kickstand the back foot. This leg here is here just for balance only. Okay, I want you to send your hips backwards. We're going to be pushing down through this heel and squeezing that left glute. Okay, don't think about bending forward. Send the hips back, push down through that heel and squeeze the glute up. So you could go hands on hips and feel like you're pressing them back. There's nothing working on this leg, it's there just for balance. You could let the hands slide down to make sure that you're driving your hips backwards, you're not folding forward. Whatever feels good, but you want to be feeling the hamstrings here and squeezing that glute at the top. Send back, push down and squeeze. And just stand up without squeezing. Squeeze that glute. Let's switch. Kickstand that left foot, slide it back. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Still got that squeeze on while you're sliding back. Send them, close them. Sliding back, not bending forward. Feel like you're trying to push that foot through the floor. Activate. Get that hamstring a stretch. Get that foot down flat. The other side a stretch. Okay, so we're going to go back to that left leg. Okay, kickstand that right. Send it back. Push down through that heel. Squeeze that glute. Think about keeping the hips nice and square to the top of your mat, as if your shoulders. Good, nice, just flat, neutral back. Driving this foot down through the floor, activating the hamstrings, squeezing those glutes here at the top, and trying to breathe into that belly. Finish this one off and we'll change legs. Kickstand, nice and light, send them back, squeeze them shut. Just trying to get those hips to go as far back as you can. It's a nice cue here with your hands just to say, slide on back, squeeze on up. Just nice and light on that kickstand foot. Get one more in here. Let's have another stretch here. Pull back, lengthen. Put over the other side. We've got one more set here. Nice long stretch. We'll be moving into our finisher after these. Press down, slide back, squeeze it closed. Back. Breathe into that belly. Slide. Really got to keep pressing down through that foot. Activating, squeezing the glutes. Breathe into that belly. Okay, let's finish off. Other side. Flat back, send them. And focus on those nice square hips. I want to be coming down and twisting. Finish it off every time. Come up nice and tall. Squeeze, breathe into the tummy. Just about there. Something fun to finish off today. Okay, we've got a short break. We're going to move into some hopper squats. Just one set here. So I want you to try and touch the floor. Hop your feet back together and then touch the floor. Now if you don't want to jump, you can just step as well. Okay, so just one set for 1 minute. Yeah, we've got this. Here we go. So touch, squeeze it all together. Bend the knees, send the hips back. And again, if you don't want to jump, just make sure we're staying those hips, bending those knees, keep that nice flat back. If you need to take this a little bit slower or a little bit quicker, do you. Make it worth the time. When the legs come together, make sure they squeeze and closed. Up nice and tall. On the home stretch, don't give up. Here we go, come on. Pick it back up. Last one. Well done. And congratulations on finishing that very hard leg workout with me. See you next time. Congratulations on finishing that first workout for the intermediate level of legs. If you found that a little bit too difficult, you can always go back to the beginner. And again, if it was just a little bit too easy for you today, maybe try the advanced. Don't forget to make sure you've joined the private Facebook community group to keep up with everything that's happening, and I'll see you next time.